Dear candidates, welcome to this session of our online learning program, and I'm grateful that you're doing great work there at home, and I'm also happy for your parents for providing everything that you need, especially the data bundles and everything. Today, we are going to make corrections for our lesson, actually our activity number 2. It was a revision for the topic light energy, and would like to begin with our question. Our question number 1 was saying, state the form of energy that enables us to see. Yes, candidates, what did you write for that question? Okay, you were supposed to write the answer, light energy. Because from the definition, light is a form of energy that enables us to see. Our second question was, apart from the eyes, name any other body organ that makes use of light from the sun. Remember, the sun is the main natural source of light energy here on Earth. Therefore, apart from the eyes, which other body organ makes use of that light from the sun? Can we think of that? What did we write? Yes, you're supposed to write the human skin, okay? What does the human skin use light for? Yes, anyone who knows the answer? Well, the human skin uses light from the sun to make vitamin D. The human skin uses light from the sun to make vitamin D. So apart from the eyes, it is also the human skin that makes use of light. Our third question was, mention any one man-made source of light. One man-made source of light. There are very many sources of light that are made by man. Can we talk about them very fast? Yes. Let us talk about them. We have an electric bulb. Yes, you have a bulb at home. It is artificial because it's made by man. We also have candles. Yes, made by man. Fire. Yes, you get firewood and then you burn, producing that fire. That is man-made. We have light-emitting diodes. Light-emitting diodes are used in some bulbs to produce the light. So when we talk about man-made sources of light, I want you to know electric bulbs, candles, fire, light-emitting diodes. Okay? Thank you very much. Our fourth question is a diagram. I love diagrams so much because I just love dealing with them. Now, let us look at that question. What is it saying? Let's read it together. Use the diagram below to answer questions that follow. Which diagram are we talking about? Yes, we are talking about that diagram. Take note of that very well, dear candidates. When we look at that diagram, it is basically an experiment to show that light travels in a straight line. That is how we drew it. And remember, that is a property of light. Light travels in a straight line from the source. Okay? Now, when we have the diagram, which questions are there? Our question number 4A was, what does the diagram below show about light? What does the diagram show about light? What did you write, candidates? Yes, you must have written that light travels in a straight line. That's what our diagram shows. What is our second question saying? State what happens when the middle cardboard is tilted a bit. Now, when you tilt the cardboard in the middle, what exactly happens? By you tilting the cardboard, that means you have removed the hole that was in a straight line. And now that cardboard will block the light from traveling in a straight line. Therefore, what will happen is one will not be able to see the burning candle, or one will not see light from the burning candle. Why will that person, or why will you fail to see light from a burning candle? Because Because let's look at that question. What is it saying? Give a reason for your answer in B above. Why is it that you will not see light from a burning candle? The reason is the cardboard blocks light rays. We can say the cardboard blocks light rays, or we can say that the hole of the cardboard is not in the straight path of light. That means the hole is not exactly in a straight path where light is passing. Are we together, dear candidates? Yes. So which answers do we give there? Those two. The cardboard blocks light rays. The hole of the cardboard is not in a straight path of light. Our next question is question number 5. Why is the moon not regarded as a source of light? Wow. Do you all see the moon at night? During darkness, you see the moon in the sky, but it's not a source of light. Which reason do we have there? The moon reflects light from other sources. Or you can say that the moon does not produce its own light, but it reflects light from other sources. Are we together, candidates? Let's look at number 6. What is it saying? How is the sun different from fire as sources of light? Now, when we look at the sun, and then we also look at fire, which difference do you get from there? Which difference do you get from them? Let us look at the sun. Is it natural or it's artificial? And let us also look at fire. Is it natural or artificial source of light? Then from there we shall be able to build our difference. Now, which difference shall we give their candidates? We shall say that the sun is a natural source of light, while the fire is an artificial source of light. We all know that the sun is natural, whereas fire is artificial. So our difference is that one. The sun is a natural source of light, while fire is an artificial source of light. Okay? Now, let us look at the next question, number 7. It's also a diagram, okay? What is it saying? Identify the beams of light below. Identify the beams of light below. Which beams of light do we have there? We have got 2 of them. We have that first one. The first one is showing a beam of light where light rays come from different sources or from different directions, but they meet or they converge at one point. What do we call that beam of light where light rays from different sources or different directions converge at one point? Remember, when we're looking at the beams of light, we say that point where those light rays converge or meet is called the principal focus. Call it the principal focus, or we can call it a focal point. Now, that kind of beam is called the converging beam of light. Converging. I want you to look at only Roman number 1. Don't look at the other side of Roman number 2. That is the converging beam of light. If we don't call it converging beam of light, we can call it convergent beam of light. Okay? Now, let us look at the second beam of light. For that beam of light, light rays are moving from the source and they are spreading outwards. Light rays are spreading outwards. Which beam of light is that? That one is a diverging beam of light. Diverging means moving from the source outwards, or light rays spreading outwards from the source is what we call diverging beam of light. Now, let us look at our question number 8. What is our question number 8 saying? Let us read it together, candidates. It says, name the group of materials that allow light to pass through them. Then we have part A, which says partially. What does that mean? There is a group of materials that allow light to pass through them partially. That means not all the light passes through. Just little light passes through. Those materials are called translucent materials. Can you say translucent materials? Then we have a group of materials that allow light to pass through them easily. That means when light reaches them, they allow all the light to pass through them. That's why you say light passes through them easily. What materials are those? Those materials are called transparent materials, or we can call them transparent objects. Let us go ahead to our ninth question. We are about to complete this. In relation to shadows, give the difference between penumbra and the umbra. I want you to take note of those two words, penumbra, umbra. What is the difference there? When we're talking about shadows, we say that penumbra is a region of partial darkness, whereas the umbra is a region of total darkness. So which difference do we get from there? Let us look at the difference. Penumbra is a partial shadow, while the umbra is a total shadow. What does that mean? The penumbra is partially dark, whereas the umbra is totally dark. Or we can say that the penumbra is a region of a shadow with partial darkness, while the umbra is a region of a shadow with total darkness. Are we together, candidates? Yes. Now, let us look at question B. It says, how are the following regions of the shadow formed? The first region of a shadow is the umbra. Yes. Now, the umbra shadow is formed through total obstruction of light by an opaque object. That means that when light from a source reaches an opaque object, that opaque object blocks or obstructs all the light, making it unable to pass through. That situation leads to formation of a region of total darkness that we call the umbra. Okay? Now, how is the umbra formed? The umbra is formed through total obstruction of light by an opaque object. Let us look at the penumbra. That one is formed through partial obstruction of light by an opaque object. What does that mean? Light reaches an opaque object, but that opaque object blocks some light, whereas some light passes at the sides. That forms two shadows. One shadow will be light, and that light shadow is the penumbra, and one part is dark. That dark part will be the umbra. I want you to take note of that. Let us look at our last question. Our last question says, let us read it together. Why are some trees that grow in shadows of big trees always thin? I want you to take note of that. At home, if you have very many and there is not enough food, you will find that there are those people who will eat a lot and others will be cheated here and there. Look at yourselves at home. Now, even trees are just like that. When some trees are taller than the others, and the others grow under them, that means the tall ones will be able to get enough sunlight and they will be able to make their own food through photosynthesis. Now, these trees that grow under big trees will not receive enough sunlight, and therefore they will not be able to make enough food for themselves. Therefore, they will become thin. Therefore, which reason do we give? They do not receive enough sunlight for photosynthesis. Remember what photosynthesis is? Remember the raw materials for photosynthesis are water and carbon dioxide. Then the conditions are sunlight and the chlorophyll. I want to thank you, dear candidates, for learning with us science. I remain Teacher John Ikorat, and I want to ask you to keep yourself safe, wash your hands regularly with clean water and soap, avoid touching your eyes, avoid touching your nose, and avoid touching your mouth. Remember to always cover your mouth when you are coughing. I want to wish you well until we meet again. Thank you.